The second to last boss in L Enders Cataclysm is Maledictus, found in this huge structure here, which is called the Frosted Prison. That's what you're looking for. It's obviously in icy biomes. When you get here, the entrance is quite obvious, and you're going to be seeing these Draugr. It says Elite Draugr, and they're going to drop things like little shards of black steel, which you can use to make a black steel targ, black steel ingots, which can be made to make a smithing upplate for Cursium. There's also a cursed bow, but for that you will need Cursium from the Maladictus boss, with some of the black steel you get. You can shoot 3 phantom arrows, and if it's a special arrow, 2 shots will be fired. There's also things like black steel pickaxes that you can get. Another cool weapon, Soul Render. You can use Rush of Render even. When used while sneaking, it summons phantom halberds in a spiral pattern. So, spiraling out sort of thing. And other swords and weapons here was the Annihilator. Higher critical damage. If you hold it in both hands, you can charge it for 2 seconds for AoE. And that's about it. So, of course, you will need to kill the boss as well as these mobs that you see here in order to get that. So you can go up the stairs, and then up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. And then you go through this gate here into the main area. Now, as you can see, it's quite a bit of a labyrinth once you get in here. There are mini bosses called the Aptrugl. I'm not really sure how to pronounce those. So these mini bosses have 2 primary attacks, an overhead shockwave attack that will deal some damage to you per wave, and a melee and hit you with melee impact, and then it will charge at you doing damage as well when it collides with you. Before we get any further, I want to let you know that I'm partnering up with G-Portal here to give you 10% off your first month with them. They do all sorts of Minecraft servers, whether you want modded, Spigot, Sponge, anything you want, and you can swap out not just Minecraft, but any game on your server at the click of a button with GameCloud. Meaning the possibilities are endless. Again, check out the link in the description so you can get some money off with code Javier. If you want to see the kind of layout of the dungeon, I've just gone into spectator mode for you. So it's kind of like this. And then when you're looking for the final boss, as you can see here, the Aptranga mini-boss will also actually drop something called a strange key. Can open the door of seal. So you want to kill the mini-boss, get the strange key, and then don't forget there's loot chests, etc. in here, of course. Go up to the door of seal, right-click it, and that is going to open these massive doors, and that's going to take you to the final boss room. There we go. Now, to then summon the boss, all you need to do in this final boss room is click on the Cursed Tombstone, and that will basically unleash the Maledictus. Now, Maledictus is obviously very strong. As you can see, he's jumping up in the air and fires out these kind of arrows at me, spectral arrows, which is very, very cool, I must say. So you may want to go with range at this point. He'll also leap down and like that, leaping around the room. Again, if you've got flying, just like some of these other bosses, they're very easy to kind of dodge a lot of these attacks. He'll also do this massive spiral attack. Again, very easy to dodge if you have flying. So if you do have some sort of flying, then again, this boss is actually going to be quite easy. Now, what you'll actually see at the top of the screen here is his health bar, but also a bar underneath it. As you can see, yeah, he's very strong. So basically, the more damage he deals, the faster this little meter is going to fill. And this is his rage, basically. So each successful attack he does will enhance his damage output as the rage bar builds. At maximum rage, and again, we're talking about the bar beneath his health bar at the top of the screen, even his basic attacks become really, really lethal. If he fails to land hits, though, the rage bar will actually decay, meaning that it'll get easier. So you want to try and avoid him when that bar gets high, or just keep the bar low by making sure you're avoiding his attacks. So, what does the boss actually drop? Maledictus. So he's going to drop... Oh, wait, we've already spoken about that at the start of the video. No matter. He drops the ingots, and we've shown you what you could do with those ingots. Now, after you have defeated Maledictus, there is only one boss left, and that would be Ignis. You can do these bosses in any way in any order you like, but this is the order I would personally recommend them in. Thanks for watching, and before you go, I just want to say, if you want to join the Patreon in the description, that really helps support the channel, and you get access to our premium servers like this one here, which is currently ATM 10 at the time of filming. Of course, if you're watching a year after posting, it could be ATM 11, 12, or even maybe 13. We also do offer free-to-play servers, which you could just join the Discord to get, and if you'd like your own server, then check out the description for our G Portal 10% off with my link. Lastly, if you're new here, don't forget to check out the channel. I have an insane amount of mods available. As you can see, loads of tech mod guides, magic mod guides, utility mod guides. There is literally hundreds of guides that I have done. My goal here is to do every single mod in Minecraft.